He helped a stranger, and it cost him everything. True drama story. He saw her standing on the sidewalk, drenched in the rain. She looked lost, scared, and completely alone. Most people walked past her without even glancing, but he couldn't. Something inside him told him to stop. Something told him to help. What happened next would change his life forever. His name was Michael. He had just finished a long day at work and was heading home, exhausted and ready to collapse into bed. But when he saw the woman standing there, shivering, clutching a small bag, staring at the ground, he felt a pull he couldn't explain. She didn't ask for help. She didn't even look up. But he stepped toward her anyway. Growing up, Michael didn't have much. His family struggled, scraped by, and relied on the kindness of neighbors more times than he could count. His mother always told him, "You give because you can, not because you expect anything back." That belief shaped him. It made him who he was. And tonight, it pushed him to approach the stranger on the sidewalk. The woman's name was Sarah. Her story was heavier than the rain soaking through her clothes. She had recently lost her job. Her parents had passed away within months of each other. And the small bag she carried? It held the few belongings she could salvage after being evicted from her apartment. She was wandering the city with nowhere left to go. Her last bit of hope had washed away hours before the storm even started. Michael didn't know any of that yet. All he saw was a person who needed help. So he offered her his umbrella. He bought her a warm drink. He asked where she was headed, and after a long pause, she finally admitted she had nowhere to sleep that night. It was in that moment, against his better judgment, that he invited her to stay at his apartment. Just for one night, just until she figured things out. At first, everything seemed normal. Michael set up a blanket and pillow on the couch. He showed her where the bathroom was. He tried to make her feel comfortable. But as the night went on, he noticed something strange. Sarah didn't sleep. She sat upright on the couch, quietly watching him from across the room. Her eyes followed him, not out of fear, but with a strange, unreadable curiosity. Every question she asked felt a little too personal, a little too intentional. Michael tried to ignore the feeling. She was going through a lot, he told himself. Anyone in her position would act a little unusual. Eventually, he decided to go to bed and hoped she'd get some rest. But the next morning, everything changed. Michael woke up to find his front door slightly open. The blanket on the couch was tossed aside. Sarah was gone. At first, he thought maybe she stepped out for fresh air. But something in the room felt off. A sinking feeling grew in his stomach as he patted his pockets, checked the counter, and realized his wallet was missing. He searched everywhere, under the couch, behind cushions, on his desk. But deep down, he knew the truth. She had taken it. She had taken everything, his cards, his ID, even the emergency cash he kept hidden in a drawer. The only thing she left behind was a small piece of paper on the kitchen counter. A handwritten note that simply said, "Thank you. I did what I needed to survive." Michael felt a mix of anger, confusion, and something he didn't expect. Sadness. He reported the theft, canceled his cards, did everything he was supposed to do. But he couldn't shake her face from his mind. The fear in her eyes, the exhaustion, the hopelessness. As the days passed, Michael began to realize something. Yes, she stole from him. Yes, she betrayed his trust. But maybe, for her, it wasn't betrayal at all. Maybe it was survival. She didn't take because she was greedy. She took because she saw no other choice. Michael learned a hard lesson. Kindness is powerful, but it can also be risky. You can help someone with the best intentions and still get hurt. But that doesn't make compassion a mistake. It just makes it human. So now, the question is this. What would you have done in Michael's shoes? Would you have helped her? Would you have taken the risk? Or would you have walked away like everyone else?